And we're back, guys. Welcome to Tennis in a Minute. I'm your host, Good Energy, but we might need a little bit longer. We have two slam champions in the building. That's right, Jelena Ostapenko and Elena Rybakina. We're coming up on the 6-year anniversary where we saw Jelena Ostapenko win the Roland Garros in 2017. And of course, Elena Rybakina won Wimbledon last summer. And listen, guys, I gave you that pick. That was a numeric pick. Ange is my favorite player, but could not turn down that numeric pick. They never lose. I've never lost a numeric pick. And look, we had an amazing year last year. 85% win rate on the single video pick winners. And look, we're going to keep that same energy in the new year. But listen, guys, we have two of the hardest hitters on tour. And even though Jelena owns the head-to-head, the experts think Rybakina should have a 62% win rate in this match here. So the probability for her to win is 62%, which is interesting, by the way. But both ladies excited, smiling, and happy. I don't think both ladies thought they would win their last matchup, so anything that happens here is extra. And of course, you'd be smiling and happy if you've won nearly $1 million, right, so far in tournament prize money. 372,000 last round. Amazing. But of course, I love the smile. I think Rybakina is one of the most disciplined players. Mentally, her focus is unmatched. Jelena pulling out the spray early. She knows it's going to be a tough match here. So look, smile, please. But I think she plays better upset. But listen, Rybakina coming out with heat-seeking missiles, rockets, laser beams. She's winning all of her first serves, 100%. And she leads the tournament in that number. Amazing. She also leads the tournament in serve speed and aces. So she's putting up some really, really good numbers, guys. 6 for 6 on her first serves, 67% on her second serves. And listen, guys, 7 winners to Ostapenko's 3. Ostapenko's struggling right now on her service game. She's only winning 50% of her first serves, 60% of her second serves, and the return game is not helping. She's only 1 for 9. What's that, about 13%? While, look, Elena Rybakina 8 for 17 on her return opportunity. So she's getting the job done, and she's even reducing errors. I mean, Jelena Ostapenko already has 6 errors. She's faulting a lot. And listen, guys, this is the type of match where Jelena, I don't really think she needs to change anything. It's just, and I've said this in the pre-match video, it's not whether she needs to game plan or change anything. It's whether she can put together 2 games back to back in a row of that high quality, because she plays one way. It's high risk, high reward tennis. It's fast backhand winners. It's rocket forehand winners. And look, a lot of times that can get herself through much of the draw, because a lot of people just aren't good at returning those types of bombs. And I say it all the time, you need balance. Really, you have to find the sweet spot of the racket. And look, with those types of bombs, those are bumper shots. They're very tough to return. And then if the opponent's not serving well, that's the exception Rybakina has. She has an amazing serve. I say it all the time. Back players with great serves, because they can get themselves out of jams. They can hold. And if their opponent slips up, now they surge ahead. And then it's a completely different game. Now we're talking about mental focus, game plan to get back into the match. But did you see that rocket from Jelena? She's going to need more of these to get back into this match right here. Now, yes, Rybakina has a huge wingspan. I covered that in the last video. Her strides are very long, but when the ball's coming at you 100 plus miles an hour down the line, it's really tough to catch that on the sweet spot of your racket. Yeah, that was pretty bad there. But nonetheless, guys, I'm a little upset. And now it's time for the rant. I literally watched just about every main tour match last year and doing my best this year. So I've been watching more tennis here, and now I'm going to get back to being more analytical with the players, looking at their games, studying the games. I've been just switching back between matches and matches. And that's why, the picks, we're not at the 85% I was last year. I'm doing more watching than, analyzing. So we'll get back to that shortly. But the reality, and that's the fact. But the reality here is I've been disappointed at the WTA organizers. Of course, the men's game is top notch. We know that. They get all the special VIP treatment. But we know rain's on the forecast. We know the clouds are, the cloudy skies. We can see that. Why is the roof open? This is unacceptable. It takes, 15 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes to close the roof? they still dry the courts manually with all this technology and blowers. You go to the U.S., for the most part, they're using blowers. But the reality here is this is unacceptable. We have a stadium full of people. We have advertisers, sponsors, and will it help advertising revenue? Look, it may help, it may hurt, but the reality here is this is unacceptable for the players themselves. They should not have to deal with this. This wouldn't happen in the men's game. Okay, so now the ladies, the rain delay, when we know rain's on the forecast, the roof should have been closed. The clouds have been dark. Even the announcer said this. So now the ladies have to leave the court. And look, Rybakina is smiling. I love the energy. Let's keep that good energy. But I need to rant because this is unacceptable, especially for someone that covers the ladies' game. The ladies need better treatment. Serena, Venus, come back to tour. Well, Venus is technically unretired. She's still playing. But listen, Serena, come back. We need better treatment of the ladies on tour. There's no reason a huge match like this, quarterfinal matchup, they should have to leave the court, especially Rybakina. I think this is going to affect Rybakina more than Ostapenko because Ostapenko can game plan now. So what do? They have to walk back to the athletic room, the training room, gather their thoughts, get ready for, them to dry the courts, then come back out, warm up again. This gives Jelena an opportunity to game plan. I think this affects Rybakina more than anyone. This is unacceptable, ladies and gentlemen. We cannot have this happening. With all this money at stake and points and the Slam Championship, we have to do better with the ladies on tour. And Iga spoke out about this. Congratulations to Iga for speaking up. You're probably going to be this generation's pioneer for getting the game to the next level. You have the torch now, Iga. So good job speaking up. But what do? The announcer said maybe get a snack. I would not get a snack. The last thing I would want is to eat something and have it upset my stomach, get heavy. So look, and let's say Rybakina does that and she comes out flat. I think it's unacceptable, guys, okay? Because now they have to warm up again, get their rhythm, and it looks like she might be going for a snack there. Look, this is good energy. Stay tuned. I am not happy, okay? The roof has to close 10 to 15 minutes, and then what the kids do? Towels? Are we kidding me? Every lady, all 8 of these ladies in the quarterfinal, literally just took home about $3 million. And we have kids here that volunteer on their hands and knees drying this court with towels. We got to do better. This is good energy, guys. We have a great match that will be resumed soon, and I will be covering it. Excuse me, guys. I'm talking fast. Stay tuned. More tennis coverage.